Welcome to a News-Capital production where we tell you the story of people that own local restaurants. Today, we're going to visit with Ron and Kathy Nichols in Kiowa, Oklahoma at Nichols Cafe in a little production we like to call That's Tasty.
We're Ron and Kathy Nichols with Nichols Cafe.
What made you want to start this wonderful business here?
It was all her idea.
I started working here and back when it was Brass Rose, and worked here 3 months, and they convinced me that I knew what I was doing and I could do it. So we started in knowing nothing.
So she bought it.
Yeah.
What year was that?
2001.
We were all little children at that
yes.
time.
Little bitty.
Gotcha. And so, what made you want to do this style? I mean, is it just because it's what everybody knows around here? Or?
Well, yeah, it just felt home. Everything just felt good, and we just mainly we didn't know what we were doing. We just listened to the customers and listened to what they liked and what they wanted, and that's what we went with.
Gotcha. So now, of course, it is known as Nichols Cafe, so your name is firmly on it. So, what's it feel like when you get to roll up to work and see your name on the sign?
I still miss Brass Rose, don't you?
I guess.
I think Brass Rose is home to us. I mean, when we got it in 2001, and we sold in 2016. No, 2011. I'm sorry. We sold in 2011 and.
Got it back in 15.
In 2016. And when we got it back, we changed. That's when all the name changed and everything happened. But to us, it's always Brass Rose.
What would you say is the most popular thing that people like to order here?
It's a toss-up between the burgers, which are hand-pattied, and the chicken fried steaks.
Like many small town restaurants, you have a few dishes named after some people. What are some of the stories of those?
I think now on the menu, the only thing left is the Hensley burger, and which is named after our local Bill Hensley. And he came in and he said, Kathy, he said, you need to, like I said, we love to listen to our customers, and he said, you need to get you some pepper jack cheese and put on them burgers. There's the only thing that'll make it better. And throw a little jalapenos on there, and that happened to be right about the time we were remaking the menu, and so we put it, and that is one of our top selling burgers is the Hensley burger.
So what's a typical day like getting the day started here at the restaurant?
For a normal waitress, they come in. Our coffee drinkers are here before we open the doors. I'm running through the back door because of the kids. Always running late, so I'm running through the back door, throwing coffee on and opening the front doors. Miss Joyce does our pies. She gets here super early and makes our pies, the homemade pies, and gets them ready.
So what are the hours of operation?
We open at 7 days a week. Saturday and Sunday we close at 2. And then on Fridays we're open till 9. The rest of the time we close at 8.
So of course you do dine in and carry out.
And carry out.
And then you mentioned the pies. Those are homemade, very delicious pies.
Yes, and she serves. I had never seen it, but she serves pecan pie and pumpkin pie practically year round. And usually those were always holiday ones to me. And she. There's not a day that goes by I don't think she doesn't make a pumpkin pie. I mean a pecan pie.
Sounds good. So, of course, dessert being the most important part of the meal. What's the favorite pie that customers usually like?
Coconut cream. Yeah, coconut cream.
So, well, obviously the business has been in town a very long time. What's it like getting to see, those regulars and those locals on pretty much a daily basis?
They're family to me. I mean, it gets heartbreaking when, because your family is so big, and when things go to happen to one family, you take it personally, because it's you just feel like everybody's a big part of your family. And
that's kind of where the wall started.
That was gonna be my next question, is that kind of inspiration for the wall?
it is.
Yeah.
And we have so many on there. There's so many that are not on there that we truly love, but we're waiting for family to say, okay, I'm ready to put them up there. But to walk by and look at that family and memories, it just brings back so many memories of them coming in, and true joy.
I know, Papa was very adamant about his coffee in the morning, so to get off that subject before I start tearing up, more about food. What would you say is the most difficult thing on the menu to make? Most
Difficult
most
or time-consuming?
Either or.
Probably the onion rings,
The onion rings.
the hand-battered onion
So
rings.
they are hand battered, but people like them, sure.
Oh, yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
I was cooking one time, and I took an order when the power plant was being built, and they said they wanted 45 double bacon cheeseburgers and 9 onion rings, and they said, will that be a problem? And I said, no, it won't be a problem at all. Those 9 onion rings is what took so long. The 45 double bacon cheeseburgers,
90 patties on the grill.
yeah, I managed through all that, but the 9 orders of onion rings is what.
Because we got the highway here, lots of people coming in on road trips and stuff like that. You ever get people that keep coming here for the first time and tell you guys, man, this was really good?
They are, and they tell us, they'll put us on the. They said, well, we're putting you on the map, and they get irritated at us a lot because we don't do a lot of internet stuff and on Yelp and everything, and they're like, you don't have that many Yelp reviews, and I don't know what you're talking about. He said I don't, and so yeah, but we have, and to see them and then to remember who we are, that's fascinating to me. They'll come through and they're like, you were here the last time I was here, and I love that.
So what would you say is your favorite part about getting to do all this?
The people is to me, I love.
But you get to see so many more of them than I do. I just kind of come in, eat, and leave.
That was the worst part when we were away from it. It was like getting exiled and didn't get to see everybody, and that was the hardest part, was just not getting to see them. Being part, because you feel like you're part of their life. You ask them how they're doing and stuff and everything, and so you get to feel like you're part of their life.
That you see them every day.
Is there going to be what is it, I guess, in the future for the restaurant here? Like I said, your parents again now, so what's next? Anything new, or what's coming up for Nichols Cafe, or is it just business as usual?
Business as usual.
Yeah.
Any other questions that you can think of?
You hadn't talked about the Friday night catfish.
Oh my goodness, we haven't. Yes, we need to talk about that. So go right ahead. What else?
Every Friday from 11 to close, which is at 9, we have all you can eat fish, shrimp, or a combo boat for $10.99. Can't beat that. Our biggest compliment is when one of our, or even McAlester people will come down here, but when one of our locals will go to McAlester and come back home and eat. That's our biggest compliment, because you go to a bigger city and have more options and stuff, and they'll come back
They come back to here.
And so to me, that's our biggest compliment is.
Well, that and then the people that live in McAlester that drive down here to eat with
That's what I
us.
said.
Yeah.
We have those, and we have locals from Hartshorn that'll come from Hartshorn down to eat, and especially on Fridays. Colgate, they'll come. So they'll come from their surrounding towns.
Kind of if you cook it and it's tasty, they will come.
That's right.
All right, we'll see ya. Well, that's it for now. Make sure that you vote in the McAlester News-Capital's Reader's Choice Awards, where you can vote for your favorite restaurant and in many other categories. Also, make sure you tune in next week where we visit another local restaurant and find out what makes customers say, that's tasty.